Hello everyone. We have been looking into this digital input scenario and we have seen a lot in that. But let's see a little more and we will go to the other topic. So let's take a different task guys today, okay? So what we want to do is, in the previous video we had two buttons. One is for on and one is for off, okay? Once you press, you go and do your work. You release and go and do your work. It will be on. You then again use the press button. Press off button, press, go and do your work, come back, it will be an off state. So you can do the things one next to each other. It's up to you, okay? I told all these things in the previous videos, okay? You can watch them and come back. Okay, that's good. Now let's have a different task. So let's say a customer is coming to you and saying, okay, I don't want these two buttons, okay? These are, he doesn't want it, okay? So he says, okay, I don't want these two buttons. I want to have a little bit tricky stuff or kind of cool stuff, smart stuff. Let's have only one button, okay? One button, okay? So let's call it button, and let's use the same button for on and off purposes, okay? But I don't want this button to be like you press it, it's on. When you take your hand off, the LED goes off. I don't want it that way. If you press it and you take your hand off and you go and do your work and everything, LED should be on, because customer cannot keep pressing the button, right? But if he wants to switch off, he has to come back and again press the button and go. If you press the button second time, it should be off. If he wants to come back and switch on it again, he can again come and press the button. It should be on. Do you understand what I'm telling? So let's say if the customer user press the button one time, LED should be on. He can go out, right? He can release his hand and go. That is his choice. It should be on yet still. Then he comes and press the button second time. When he press the button second time, it should be off, okay? Then again he comes and press the button, it should be on. He can go off, he can press the button and go and do his work. So every time when he gives the trigger of the button, so first time it should be on, next time it should be off, next time it should be on, next time it should be off. Okay, so you can use the same button, right? You press it one time, the LED is on, you go and do everything you want to do and come back. If you want to switch off, you press it again and take your hand off, okay? If you want to switch on again, you press the button again and take your hand off. So one time it is on, next time off, one time press on, next time off, okay? So with one button you can do it as a on and off button for both purposes, depending on which number of time you are pressing it. So in other words, we can say for odd times, 1, 3, 5, okay, or if you want 7 is on, right? So odd number of pressing, okay, when you are now pressing time is odd number, then it should be on. You understand what I'm telling? When your pressing time is even number, it should be off, okay? You understand what I'm telling? So this is odd and this is even, okay guys? You understand what I'm telling? Okay. So again, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, they are odd numbers, right? What are odd numbers? 1 3, 5, 7, 9. So what does that mean? If you divide the number by 2, okay, and there will be an answer, right? After the answer there will be 1 extra. For example, if you divide 1 by 2, the answer is 0, okay? How many 2's are in 1? Only 0's 2's, and then there will be 1 resting outside. There will be a 1, right? You understand? You can say 0.5, but let's say we are going to use the decimal, the point numbers, so 1 will be there. So let's take it a good example. Let's divide 3 by 2. What is the answer? 1, okay? There is 1, 2 in the 3. Actually it's 1.5. let's say we cannot use numbers like this. These point numbers we can't use. Let's say we are using only integers. So what is the answer? 1 is the answer, okay? We have 1, but still 2 into 1, 2. There is another 1 more, right? So the 1 is there as an extra. I hope you understand what I'm telling, right? So if you divide 5 by 2, the answer is 2. 2 into 2, 4. Then 1 is extra. So you know, if you divide odd numbers by 1 2, the 1 will be extra. There will be 1 extra. If you only come up with an integer answer, 1 will be extra. But what will happen if we divide even number? What are the even number? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like that. If we divide them by 2, there will be nothing extra. See, what is the answer if you divide by 2? 2 is divided by 2, 1. Will there be any extra 1? No. There's no rest. So 0 is the rest. You understand what I'm telling? Okay. So if you divide second even number, 4, divide by 2. What's the answer? 2 is the answer. Is there any extra 1? No. So what is extra? Nothing is extra. That means 0 is extra. You understand what I'm telling? Same will go with the 6 and 8. Okay. So this is the basic difference between even and odd numbers. How do you identify this is even number, this is an odd number? Just by dividing by 2. If you divide by 2 and you are not coming with an integer number, because integer number is not enough, there is an 1 extra. That is why you are putting 1.5 as a normal number. Okay. If you are coming with if you cannot come with an integer number, or if you are coming with an integer number and 1 is extra there, that cannot be divided by 2, then that number is an odd number. If you divide a number by 2 and there's nothing extra, 0 is extra, that means the number is completely divided by 2 and the answer is coming up with an integer number, full integer number. Okay, no point number is needed, then it is an even number. You get the point, right? You should know how to differentiate between even number and odd number. Okay, this is fine. Let's keep it this way. Okay, so keeping it this way, we will move to the next concept in this video. Okay, let's look at it very clearly. Okay, so there are words for this. So we will say this one as a reminder. Okay, I'm sorry about my wording if I was wrong. So if you divide an odd number by 2, you will get an answer, and the remainder will be 1. 1 will be extra. If you divide an odd number by 2, the answer will be an integer number, and remainder will be 1. Okay, I mean, if you want to write, you can write 1.5. let's say you cannot allow to write those numbers. You have to use only numbers 1 2 3 4 5, not point numbers. Then there will be a remainder, obviously. So if you divide 5 by 2, 2 will be the outcome and 1 will be remainder. That means 2 plus 2 into 2 4, and 1 is remainder. 4 plus 1 5, because we cannot divide 1 by 2. That will be 0 if you divide. Okay, so 1 will be remainder. Okay, so here also we cannot divide, that's why 0 is the answer and 1 will be remainder. You understand it? If we divide an even number by 2, then obviously 0 will be the remainder. Okay, because even numbers can be completely what? Divided, and it will give a full integer number as an outcome. So 2 by 2 means there is one single 2 in a 2, so 0 will be remainder. So if we divide 4 by 2, 2 will be the answer and there will be no remainder, because it's complete. 2 into 2 4, 0 will be the remainder. So you should know one thing, how to differentiate between odd number and even number. If you divide an odd number by 2, 1 will be the remainder. If you divide an even number by 2, 0 will be the remainder. Okay guys, so the way is remainder, the word is remainder. Okay, gotcha. I will catch up you, continue this in the next video guys.